It's January, and this year I made one New Year's resolution. Stop being lazy. Sounds easy, right? Because here's the thing. Being lazy is kind of comfortable, but not this year. This week's mission, Pismo Beach. Why? Because some of the world's best surfers are there getting ready for a major contest, and I want to catch them in action. And if I'm going to catch these legends, I better get moving. Because let's face it, lazy me would have stayed in town and shot closeouts here at El Porto. But this year's me is already on the road. Welcome to Pismo Beach. Let's see if I can keep up. Day one at Pismo Beach, and I'm already off to a great start. The weather was great, and the vibe, well, it's unbeatable. It's Pismo. Pismo's awesome. The plan for today is simple. Head to the pier, find the pros, and capture that action. From the pier, you can see everything. It's the perfect spot to get these action shots. And believe me, these surfers are making every second worth filming. This isn't just practice. It's warming up for something bigger. Every ride is about perfecting their timing, their lines, and their rhythm with the ocean. Watching these pros work the waves is inspiring. It's like they found the perfect balance between power and finesse. And honestly, it's the kind of energy I needed to kick off this trip. Day one, and I'm already hooked. If this is just the start, I can't wait to see what's next. Check that out. Hi. It had been a long day. Over 3 hours on the road to get here, straight to the pier to film, and honestly, I was exhausted. Lazy Brad would have called it a day right there. Back to the hotel, crash in the bed, and maybe watch some TV. But this year's me, he's got other plans. So instead of packing it in, I decided to take a walk. No agenda, no rush, just soaking in everything Pismo Beach has to offer. This is the kind of place where you feel like time slows down and every corner has its own story. I'm gonna stay at this hotel, established in 1937. Walking around Pismo tonight reminded me why I made this resolution in the first place. It's about showing up, being present, and not letting tiredness or laziness win. Alright, just cruising around here and I found my weakness. Bag of candy, small bag of candy, for $15.
Okay, thank goodness.
So I know I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but that bag of candy was a bad idea. I knew not to eat it. I was just gonna have a little bit before bed. I basically ate the entire bag of candy, fell asleep, and surprise, surprise, I woke back up at about 3 o'clock in the morning, couldn't go back to sleep, mind racing because I've got sugar flowing through my veins. Such a bad idea. You figure at my age I'd know better than do something like that. Anyway, here I am. It is 7 a.m. Sun hasn't even risen yet. Getting ready to film a dawn patrol session. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 surfers already in the water. It's gotta be cold. I'm cold out here. They gotta be freezing in that water. But let's get it started. pick up the oyster shells. And they drop them out of the sky, come down and eat them. Smarter than they look. Fly high in the sky, drop the shells on the ground, land with them. Yeah, he might do it here. Nah, I think I just bother him. Look at that. If you're into fishing, you can come here, rent a fishing rod, and get some bait, tackle, drinks, food, fake sharks. A little bit of everything right here on the pier. That was a fun little dawn patrol early morning session. Well, that kind of talent makes it look probably more fun than it was. But got my eyes set on something else now. Going over there. I want to walk through the sand dunes. All right, when I was here last time, I didn't take advantage, go down here. So I'm gonna see what it's all about. Absolutely beautiful day, sun's out bright. Walk along the coast here. Beautiful views all around. That out. Must have found a full sand dollar. Guy looks like he's still alive. We're gonna leave him right there, I heard. Oh, there's one. Looks like a bird had a lunch on that one. Look at these long pieces. I guess it's seaweed. I know. I'm not the smartest tool in the shed, like I said earlier, but these are pretty cool. They're just so long. These guys are spread out along the shore here as well. Well, guess I gotta get my shoes wet. Just trying to find the right spot to go through. I think I can make it right here. What do you think? Let's see. Pop that. Pop that. Now I'm in trouble. Oh, I think I can go here. Here. Ta-da. That wasn't so bad. I gotta check this out. There's a little walkway right here. Pretty insane. I mean, this stuff's right on the beach. All right, let's see what's over here. Oh my gosh, it's a park. Wow. To literally go from the sand into this. Wow, that is so cool. Look at these huge trees. Got a little amphitheater over here. I feel like I'm in one of those movies where you're walking through the desert for like a month straight, and all of a sudden it got really hot. I want a jacket and a sweatshirt, shirt underneath that. I'm an idiot. I've done a lot of stupid things on this trip. Eating candy, wearing too many layers, and walking through what appears to be a desert with no ending to it. Just kidding. Beach is right there. One of the things when I travel about having ADHD, I don't follow one path. And it's just this neurological thing. I go, oh, look, shiny ball. I call it shiny ball syndrome. Look, shiny ball, I want to go see it. That's how I spend these trips. I walk, I look, I see something cool, I go check it out. It could be a little bit bad, and then if I don't go see it, it's kind of bothering me. I go, gee, I wonder what was in there. Like now I know what was in there. If I wouldn't have gone in there, it probably would have bugged me the rest of the time I'm here. Well, I've made it to the off-road area where you can take your car or truck or whatever right onto the beach. Pretty much ride your bike right up to the water's edge. Oh man, he's going right in the water. I don't know if that's a great idea. That doesn't do real good stuff to your chain. Kid's gonna have a rusted out bike by the end of the day. So my plans now were to shoot an afternoon session, maybe a little late afternoon sunset thing. Ain't gonna happen. It is blown out. A little bit of victory at sea conditions. There's my back. So the plans are to get up early tomorrow morning, catch a little free surf, a little bit of the contest. We still have time to waste. Check out, see what's going on in town. one of the problems with me is I just don't learn. The candy last night, I'm dead tired. I didn't sleep well, it kept me up. So what do I do for dinner tonight? Oh, that thing looks like it's gonna be a gut buster. That is definitely gonna keep me up too. Why do I do this to myself? Just never gonna learn. I'm an old dog, stuck in his ways. Alrighty, good morning. It is Monday. Once again, I beat the sunrise today. Kay knocked at my door at 6:30 a.m. That's a little overboard considering the sun doesn't rise until like 7:10. Anyway, slept pretty well last night. Didn't have any candy. The hot dog didn't hurt me. The only thing that bothered me was noise. Today kicks off the Slow Cal Open at Pismo Beach surf contest. But before the contest started, a lot of these surfers wanted to get a little warm-up session in. So the action once again was pretty high-powered. Can't forget the actual contest, right?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, if he moves, here's White, bigger wave, Jakey, bang, oh, like a snaps. Hold on, someone's going. Here's Green, Johnny. Gonna go to the front side air reeve. You can just see it telegraphing that.
Here we go.
Yeah, the Pink Panther out of El Salvador looking to better that low, and he's gonna go to the sky. Why not? Ambition, but here we go. Benji.
Ooh, big whip there. Benji ran in the blue. Oh my gosh.
And now out the front ski. Santa Cruz surfer Sam Coffey cuts it back deep off the bottom, pins it. Ooh, the Panther.
Here we go. Our surfer from El Salvador, deep off the bottom. Ooh, that was a
major.
Nice drift. Blue up against the pier. So this heat, lots of waves being ridden. Keeping that inside rail engaged. Chucks the tail. I was wondering what it would be like, but there was almost a few crazy accidents. Even though...
Oh, there we go.
Not much happening during that interview. Here we go. Johnny Haroon. This one, a little taller.
White. Clip, little down the liner. And lip lines it.
Here we go. Our heat leader, our second place surfer, Cole, on his forehand. Ooh. Goes up through the lip and got that infused carbon wrap, whatever, other boards, but not that model. It's funny, certain guys make it look really... I heard early indications that score probably going to better for Darren. Nice second wave. White up and riding right there. Mason O'Toole.
My New Year's resolution to stop being lazy? Well, I'd say it paid off big time on this trip to Pismo Beach. I got to see some incredible surfing. The kind of surfing that reminds me why I fell in love with the ocean in the first place. The waves were great, the weather was awesome, and the energy from the pros was inspiring. But it wasn't just about the waves. Exploring the town, meeting new people, and just soaking in the good vibes, those moments made this trip something special. This trip reminded me why it's so important to just get out there, to show up, even when it feels easier to stay home. Because when you do, you never know what amazing things you'll find. Pismo Beach, you didn't disappoint. And if this trip is any indication of what's ahead, I can't wait to see where this resolution takes me next. Thanks for coming along for the ride. I'm Brad Jacobson, and I'll see you on the next adventure.